Samsung Electronics Company is a South Korean multinational electronics company headquartered in Suwon, South Korea. It is the flagship subsidiary of the Samsung Group, and has been the world's largest information technology company by revenues since 2009. Samsung Electronics has assembly plants and sales networks in 88 countries, and employs around 370,000 people. Let's start the video by analyzing 2 years of Samsung financial ratio. Current ratio in 2011 is 1.61 times, while in 2012 it's 1.85 times. This means there's an increase in current asset and decrease in current liabilities, making company's financial position become stronger. And there's increase in net profit due to current asset increase. Next is quick ratio. In 2011, the calculations show 1.25 times, and in 2012 it's shown 1.48 times. This means that Samsung Electronic Company's money is not reinvested or kept in bank. And also show changes in position of long-term liabilities, example debentures, and bank loans. In 2011 the inventory turnover was 47.34 days, and annually was 7.71 period, while in 2012 it was 48.28 days, or 7.56 annually. Means that there is a decrease of average stock, and increase in goods sold. This shown, Samsung has been doing aggressive marketing efforts through promo, flyers, and so on. For debtors turnover in 2011, it was 53.44 days compared to 2012 it was 48.67 days. Means that there's an increase in sales, and slightly in debtors as well. This also can mean that Samsung has tightened up credit terms, interest charged on late payment or debt collector to collect money. In total assets turnover ratio, it has increased from 1.06 to 1.11, from 2011 to 2012. Means that there is an increase in sales, and increase in total assets. Also mean that Samsung Electronics to generate sales for every 1 Korean won of assets had slightly increased. In debt to asset ratio, it has decreased from 34.55% to 32.91%. This means that there's an increase in total debts due to increase of debentures. Also can possibly due to decrease in total assets and profit. From the calculation it showed that in 2011, Samsung is able to generate 32.03% of total gross profit. On the other hand, in 2012 Samsung is able to generate more by contribute 37.02% of total gross profit. From 2011 to 2012, the operating profit of Samsung has increased rapidly. In 2011, Samsung is able to generate 8.32% of operating profit for every 1 Korean won sales. Later in 2012, Samsung was able to generate up to 14.4%. This happened probably because Samsung is able to reduce cost and expenses, or maybe Samsung getting better price for products from supplier. Beside this also could happen if the global economic performance become better. Changes in net profit margin from 7% in 2011 to 10% in Indiana 2012 show there's a possibility of interest, taxes, and preferred stock dividends had dropped. In earning per share ratio, it also shown an increase from 2011 to 2012. It has increased from 8% to 15%, which means that there has been rise in sales possibly due to demand. And as well rise in profits caused by better cost control. Return of assets also has increased from 0.07 cents to 0.11 cents. There's an increase in net profit, and in total assets. And slightly more profits are able to generate it from every 1 Korean won of assets. Return of common equity also have shown increase that almost double the number since 2011 to 2012. It has increased drastically from 14.92 cents to 25.87 cents. Towards Samsung shareholder for price earning ratio, it's shown 4.88. This 4.88 represent the amount of Korean won that investors willing to pay of a firm's earning. Last but not least is market book ratio. The investors of Samsung viewed Samsung's performance as 0.00. Based on our group discussion, we decide to invest Rn 1 million in Samsung Electronic Korea. Viewed from ratio of Samsung Company, during the last 2 years we noticed that current ratio was increased in terms on current assets, and decreases in current liabilities. Financial position of the company becomes stronger because company's money is not reinvested, but kept in the bank. Viewed of debtor turnover, company be able to collect money from debtors within 67 days. In 2012 therefore it showed to pay earlier, because company gives a discount for early payment. Rather than that, return on assets was increased from 0.07 to 0.111. Because of there are increased in net profit of Samsung Company, because they are an innovative company that always launches their new and updated product with high technology, so public was curious to buy Samsung product. Viewed of market price it and also Samsung has always made its own trend among gadget users.